Hello guys, KP Shamino here with a new video for Path of Exile 2. And 10 hours ago we had a very important update for one of the mechanics that most people will use in this game. So Neversink loot filter is fully live now for Path of Exile 2. And I will put a link under this video that you guys can just click the link and come to this screen that I'm showing you guys now. So why is a filter important? So what is the problem with Path of Exile 1 and 2? That is that if you play the game, you will see the enemies that you kill will drop a lot of loot on the ground. All the loot will look the same if you don't use a filter. But the problem is that the value of loot is not the same. Another problem is, depending where you are, some things you don't want to pick up anymore, so it's better that you can hide them. So what is a filter going to do, depending on the settings that you want, is going to give you the loot that you want to have if you play through the game. And it's going to hide all the other loot that is just going to soak your time. So it's very hard to play this game without a filter. So I'm an old player from Path of Exile 1. I started to play it when it was released. And on that moment we played without a filter. And it was very hard to play the game. Because you need to understand the screen was full with loot. You just need to watch every time that you kill a boss all the 100 pieces that were laying on the ground. And most of the time you will miss a lot of stuff that is important to pick up. So that changed when we got filters, and it's something that you need to use. I cannot understand that people don't use this, because it's going to save you a lot of time, it's going to make you a lot of more money, and that's very important in games like this. So what do you need to do? So if you come to the main screen, you need to create a new filter. And what Neversink did is very cool. So he put, I think, 7 settings that you can take. You can customize your filter how you want to, but I never did that, so I'm not an expert on that part of the filter, but I will show you guys it. So here you can see the settings. So if you hover over a setting, you will see right away what the setting is going to do. So if you hover over soft, this is for beginners, guys, and league starters. Shows anything potentially useful. So this is almost playing without a filter. It's going to give you colors and sounds still, because that's a filter going to do too. So here you can see. So for people that don't use a filter, this is what a filter does. So it gives like nice squares, nice colors. The more important something is, the bigger the square is, and you can see right away what is good. If you don't have a filter, everything looks like this. This is without a filter, and this is with a filter. So, and here you can see what a certain setting is going to give and what a certain setting is going to hide. If you're new to filter, start with soft. Just see, is it good for me? And then you go up. Because at some point, I know it's complicated if you're a starting player. What do I need to pick up? What do I need to let on the ground? Because you're a new player, you don't know that. Start with soft or regular, and then with knowing the game a little bit better, you can go up. So I'm using very strict because I'm at the end game. So what is very strict going to do? So it's for the end game. Waystone farming hides most inefficient rares, crafting bases, and hides waystones tier 1 to 6. That's very important because I don't need them anymore. So it's going to save me a lot of time, and therefore it's important. The next thing what you can do, so you can customize everything. So it looks a little bit like this. I already, so here you can generate it, but you can customize everything that you see here by yourself. Therefore it's so good. If you need to do that by yourself in the file, the filter file yourself, it's not that simple. I studied making programs. I know it a little bit how you need to do it. But if you never did that, it's very, very difficult to do it by yourself. But Neversink just made for people this. So what can you do here? So you will see that every piece of item, if it is currency, if it is gear, they got a certain square, a certain light, a certain sound. You can reset it here if you're not happy with how it looks. And then if you click on it, you can do a lot of stuff. So you can see here a regal orb is going to get this color. If you want to change this color, you click on it. You can click here and you give it another color like red. Here we go. So choose red. Now the regal will be red. So this is what you will see in the game. You can change how big the square is too. And then there are other things that you can do here too. So you can customize it entirely by yourself. So if you want to focus, for example, you are a breach player and you want to see the splinters the best. So you can make a very big square that the splinters, you see them right away. That's what a lot of people do. Because you need to farm specific things in Path of Exile 2 too, like delirium breaches. And if you want to see the special orbs that you get from certain things, you can do it like that. So therefore it's very interesting, but I don't use that. I just download the filter and I just play what the filter is going to give me. But you can do it here. Then you can simulate it. So here you can generate what you want to have. Then you can see here the style. I'm not sure what this is, so probably you can reset stuff. Then you got here advanced. Only use those tools if you know what you are doing. So he's saying it. Most users won't need to use any of them. So always read what he's saying. And now I'm going to show you guys what is important. Because Path of Exile, so GDG games, they allow to use a filter. Because if they did not do that, we cannot use a filter. So this is a third party website. So he's going to make for you a filter, but then you still need to activate the filter in the game, because otherwise it does not work. So there are two ways that you can do it. So first of all, I got now my very strict filter. I will use it. So first of all, you need to give it a name. I will use video as a name. And then you can do two things. You continue without saving, but then you cannot get the filter in the game. You need to take this one. Synchronize or download. And then you got two options. So the first option is this. So if you do that, upload your filter directly to your PO account. It will be visible right away in the settings. But there is one big problem. You guys can see it here. You need to log in with your Path of Exile account. So you can see Doom Shamino, that's me. That's my account name that I use on the website for Path of Exile. So you need to log in and you need to... I think it's less safe. That's what I want to say, because with logging in, you need to use your password. But I never had a problem with Neversink doing this. But this is the easiest way. If you don't want to do that, you need to do this. So you just save and download. What is going to happen is, you will see here that it will download the filter on your desktop. And then it's going to say what you need to do. So you download it, it's probably a zip file, and then you need to copy it to this. So you need to go to user profile, documents, my games, Path of Exile 2. So it always got extension filter. That's very important. And then you need to go to Path of Exile, you open the options and then the game tab and select your filter. So that's the safe way. And then if you do the other way, what I just showed you guys, can I go back by the way? So let's have a look. Or do I need to do it once again, over again? Yeah. So I need to get a new one, I think. So this is very strict. So export. So, but if you do this one, this is the easiest one. So I'm going to do this now. So now it's just automatically saved in the game. And guess what? I'm going to show you guys now the filter in the game. So the name was video. So if you go now to settings, so options, so you need to go to game, and here you will see item filter. So if you click now on this one, you will see I got here video. That's the one that we just made. And then you just save it. And now you will see here item filter loaded successfully. You will see it's today January the 12th at 8:51 AM. That's my time zone. So now you can see it. And what is this going to do? So I will show you guys the difference with the filter and without the filter. So I'm going to get myself a low tier map. So let me have a look. Do I still got some here? Yeah, let's take a 10. So now I got a very strict filter, and I'm just going to do this one. Can I still do it? No, I just did it. This is complete too. I want to have one that... here. So I don't want to do one with a breach in it or something like that. So let's have a look. So now you can see I got the filter on. And what is going to happen, you will see it already drops a lot less loot than before. So this is a very strict one. So because if you push now Alt, you will see this is everything, because Alt is going to highlight everything. So now you can see what is not showing, and I just see that it's not showing the gold either. So maybe it's a little bit too strict for me, because I still want to get the gold. But you can see how much stuff that this filter is hiding. So here you can see it again. So this is hiding once again. So let's have a look. So I'm going to clear a little bit, because I don't think there is a lot of quantity on this map. But you will see almost nothing is dropping with semi-strict. So here you can see even augmentation is not dropping. So be sure that you do that. Push a little bit Alt, because I think that semi-strict is a little bit too much for me. Because some things I still want to pick up that I just saw that are hidden. Scroll of Wisdoms is hidden. But yeah, do you need to pick them up? You can just buy them too, you know. This was a blue pack. Here is the first one for that the filter is showing. So it's indeed working, because it needs to hide 1 to 6. Here is another one. So this makes it really easy. So this is something that I want to pick up. Because amulet and rings, I always pick them up, because you can make good crafts from them. So you can see it, that's what you need to do, guys. So be sure that you get a filter. Be sure, if you are not experienced with it, that you start on the lowest settings. That's very important. That was it for the video. Thanks for watching, have fun. I see you guys in next video. Bye bye.